I welcome you all for this series of Christmas devotion where we celebrate Jesus Christ, who is the reason for this season. Let us begin this devotion by reading the scripture. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. Luke chapter 2, verses 6 to 7. You would think that if God is so powerful that he can use an empire wide census to bring Mary and Joseph to Bethlehem, he could have made sure there was a room available in the lodgings. He certainly could have. There is no doubt he had the ability to do so. And Jesus could have come from a wealthy family. In the wilderness, he could have turned stone into bread, and in Gethsemane, he could have called up 10,000 angels to his support. He could have ascended the cross and saved himself. The question is not what God is capable of doing, but what he wishes to do. God's will was that even though Christ was rich, he became poor for our sake. All of the no vacancy signs in Bethlehem were for our benefit. He became poor for your sake. God controls everything, even the number of rooms in the hotels and the number of opportunities that are open for the sake of His children. The road to Calvary starts in Bethlehem with a no vacancy sign and ends in Jerusalem with people spitting and laughing at the cross. And let us not forget Jesus' word in Luke chapter 9, verse 23. If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross. We join him on the Calvary road and hear him say, "Remember what I told you, a servant is not greater than his master." In John 15:20, Jesus says, "If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you." When someone has said their eagerness to follow Jesus by saying, "I will follow you wherever you go," Jesus replies in Luke chapter 9, verses 58, "Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." Yes, God could have provided a place for Jesus to be born, but the problem is, by doing so, it would divert the attention away from the path to Calvary. In the same way, if there is something blocking in our way to success, or if we find no opening or vacancies, or we may be waiting for specific blessings, let's not assume God is passive and we need to empower or motivate God to do certain things. No. God withholds certain blessings in our life only to fulfill His eternal purpose that would bring glory and honor to Him. Stay tuned. May God bless you all.